Aryabhata or Aryabhata I lived from 476 to 550 CE, was the first of the major mathematician astronomers from the classical age of Indian mathematics and Indian astronomy. His works include the Aryabhatiya, which mentions that in 3600 Kali Yuga, 499 CE, he was 23 years old, and the Arya Siddhanta. For his explicit mention of the relativity of motion, he also qualifies as a major early physicist. It is fairly certain that, at some point, he went to Kusumapura for advanced studies and lived there for some time. Both Hindu and Buddhist traditions, as well as Bhaskara I, CE 629, identify Kusumapura as Pataliputra, modern Patna. A verse mentions that Aryabhata was the head of an institution, kulapa, at Kusumapura, and, because the University of Aryabhata is the author of several treatises on mathematics and astronomy, some of which are lost. Nalanda was in Pataliputra at the time and had an astronomical observatory. It is speculated that Aryabhata might have been the head of the Nalanda University as well. Aryabhata is also reputed to have set up an observatory at the Sun Temple in Taregana, Bihar. His major work, Aryabhatiya, a compendium of mathematics and astronomy, was extensively referred to in the Indian mathematical literature and has survived modern times. The mathematical part of the Aryabhatiya covers arithmetic, algebra, plane trigonometry, and spherical trigonometry. It also contains continued fractions, quadratic equations, sums of power series, and a table of sines. The Aryabhatiya is also remarkable for its description of the relativity of motion. He expressed this relativity thus: just as a man in a boat moving forward sees the stationary objects, on the shore, as moving backward, just so are the stationary stars seen by the people on Earth as moving exactly towards the west. Aryabhata correctly insisted that the Earth rotates about its axis daily and that the apparent movement of the stars is a relative motion caused by the rotation of the Earth, contrary to the then prevailing view, that the sky rotated. Solar and lunar eclipses were scientifically explained by Aryabhata. Aryabhata advocated an astronomical model in which the Earth turns on its own axis,